Time to take our first look at sports. Aaron Streck joining me on the desk for that, Aaron. And we broke the news last night during the cast, I guess. And certainly there's a lot of work to be done, but big congratulations to the Friends of the Bobcats for getting that team to stay here.
That's the first thing you need to say is congratulations. You know, a lot of hard work and determination went into keeping the Cats here. And, you know, it just keeps getting better. I know they have a lot more work to do, but this is definitely a good first step. It's been over 2 months of uncertainty as to whether the Lloydminster Bobcats were going to remain here in the community. After an extensive amount of work in a short period of time, the Friends of the Bobcats were awarded the team yesterday. But that's just the first step for the new owners as they begin a process of managing the franchise. It seems the Lloydminster Bobcats still have some of their 9 lives remaining since the AJHL decided to keep the team in the border city.
We have a new group in Lloydminster that seems to have engaged the community like never before, and I hope that it's going to be a sustained relationship with the community and with the hockey club.
Unfortunately, it took a wake-up call for our city to come together, but let's be happy that after the wake-up call, it was heard, it was acted upon, and they executed a very, very good effort.
Happy for the community and the business community. It stepped up, got her done. It's an exciting day in Lloydminster again to have Junior A hockey.
The Friends of the Bobcats were in Red Deer Wednesday waiting on a final decision by the AJHL Board of Governors.
When you're sitting for 45 minutes, you don't think of a slam dunk, that's for sure, but there was deliberation, so yeah, but the outcome was positive and we got the vote.
This is a big decision for our group. You have to remember it's a big business, and that when you're allowing someone to be a part of that business, you want to make sure that you've done your due diligence and asked all the questions. So I was very pleased to hear the dialogue in the closed door meeting with our governors to see that they were really paying attention.
Now that the club is staying put, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done.
Just because we got the team now we have to get in the trench and start the process and run it like a business.
You've got to make sure all your contracts for all of your commitments are in place. Marketing manager, business manager, sponsorship has to start. There's a number of things that have to happen because the off-ice activities are the things that drive the on-ice success. Now that most of the snow has melted and the weather is warming up, before you know it, the dust along with the dirt will be kicking up out off the track as the CPCA season is right around the corner. Last night, the CPCA held their annual finals tarp auction. The event raised one of the highest totals in the past decade.
10,005, 11,000.
For first-time CPCA driver Chris Moley, he made a statement up on stage receiving the highest bid.
Oh, it was real nerve-wracking. I know I've said that 100 times, but it's pretty intense up there standing in front of that many people and then getting those kind of bids, that's for sure.
Moley was bought for $10,500 and all 28 drivers combined raised the second highest total of sponsorship in the last 10 years.
It's important for the drivers, as we talked about. It's the revenue generator for the drivers is through tarp sponsorship, and with the Westridge GMC CPCA Finals being the premier event in the CPCA now 5 days, it's good to see thus far that there's some good results.
Without great sponsorship and the money that they put into us for advertising, we wouldn't be able to go up and down the road.
It sure helps with our expense and everything else because we're 5 days here now and we'll actually be staying here 6 or 7 days. So, no, that really helps out.
Over $129,000 was thrown around. Hepson says with all that money on the table, bidding got competitive.
There's certain companies that want to get on a certain driver's tarp, and it can get pretty fierce wanting to win the rights to advertise during the Westridge GMC Finals.
The season never ends for the drivers, but after a long winter, they're getting the itch.
Been working with them pretty steady here the last few weeks, so getting them conditioned, getting ready for the upcoming season.
Now that we're getting close, only 6 months away, and the sun's starting to shine, snow's starting to melt, the fever's there.
The 2011 CPCA season gets underway May 27th in North Battleford.